Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Make It Songtoos here, coming at you with our very first product review. Now, I'm trying to grow this channel with the purpose of doing pretty cheap, interesting products off of Amazon. That's kind of like my niche I'm going for right now. Because there's a lot of products on there that are cheap, but a lot of people are worried about buying them because they're concerned that they might not be a good investment. It might be a waste of money, it might break, right? So I'm trying to focus on a few of these items and hopefully give some validity to stuff that's out there that is cheap but is still worth buying. So first off, these are honest reviews. I am not a sponsored person. These are all products that I have purchased with my own money. So I'm backing whatever happens here. And I hope that that helps lend some credibility to what I'm talking about today. So first off, first product, the Tentacle mobile and tablet car holder. A little bit of a glare there. Hopefully that's okay. I got this product for just over $6. It's a car mount for your phone or your tablet device. And as you can see, we're in my car right now and I've already got it installed. So I want to go ahead and show that to you. Here's a car mount by itself. Now, a couple things I want to talk about right off the bat. I've owned this product for over a month now at this point. I've used it a lot, and currently I've got it set up in the tablet configuration. I use it with my iPad, which is something very unique about this specific product. There's a lot of phone holders, there's a couple of tablet holders, but there aren't very many products that can do both. So first off, let's look at some of the construction here. It's a pretty solid product for $6 especially. This bendable arm right here works really well. You've got a lot of distance with it, and it's pretty well supported thanks to this detachable plastic piece right here. It doesn't shake very much, which was a big concern whenever I was buying this product. If you're having a heavy iPad on your dash, if it's bouncing all over the place, that makes it practically unusable. So it's very sturdy, so long as you've got this extra foot pad up here. This is not a adhesive pad. This is simply just a little bit of a traction material on the bottom, pretty soft. It is detachable easily, can slide up and down and put it wherever you need it. This does rotate, changes position, and it seems like overall the suction cup is relatively sturdy, very simple. You know, as most suction cups are, it's got the piece that adds to the suction by pulling on it, the little clamp piece. And the suction cup seems to hold everything there, while the majority of the weight of whatever you're putting on it is on this piece. So it's that nice two-fold system, which helps keep it nice and sturdy and relieve some of the pressure on the suction cup, so the suction cup isn't doing all of the work. Now, there were some reviews online saying that they couldn't get the suction cup to work. It did take me a couple of tries in order to get it to seal properly, but once that happened, it's been solid. I've had my iPad in there numerous times, and not once over the course of over a month has it fallen off my windshield, unless I was the one who made the mistake in applying the suction cup, or how I applied the suction cup. So I give this a really high marks. For just over $6, that's money well spent. Now, I haven't had this in extreme heat, but summer has been happening, so it's been in the sun some. I haven't noticed any cracking or fraying along the neck piece. Now let's talk about this right here. This clamp, let's see, I got the sliding. Yeah, the bottom slides in current orientation. And it's big enough to hold my iPad. I have just, I think it's an iPad 3rd gen. And holds that just fine in the wide orientation. But again, it rotates, so if you want to do the long orientation, that's fine. It just holds it differently. And in this orientation right here, it is just big enough to hold my iPhone 6S with its case on. So I've got a pretty slim case on it. So I haven't tested it with just my iPhone, but if you've got something like an OtterBox or even just a little bit of case around the top and bottom edges, it will hold just fine. Now it does come with an iPhone attachment in the box, or a phone attachment rather, in the box that you can swap out very easily. But I don't swap it out just because this works for that. Now, whenever you have your phone in the long orientation right here, there are no openings on the top or bottom here, so you cannot plug anything into your phone while it's there. So that is a bit of a downside, but whenever you use the phone attachment, it grips the sides instead of the top and bottom, and that would work just fine for being able to plug things in. So next step is for you to see what it looks like with the iPad. As you can see, it's supporting the weight of the iPad right on that spot. And there isn't, I mean, there's like hardly any shake. It takes quite a bit of force to move this thing at all. So whenever the iPad's in it, going over bumps, everything is really solid. You've got these little rubber feet that are slanted that help hold it into place. So you always want to make sure you push it all the way back so that it's got a good grip, but there's plenty of force on this lip to keep it in place. I have had no worries about this thing coming out of the grip itself. I think the suction cup would probably fail before that happened. Other things to note about this, it probably will not work with a case. If you had a really small case on your iPad, or were using a smaller, thinner tablet, maybe, but I don't think that's going to be a viable option for most people, especially if they have some kind of flip case that has got a screen cover on it. So if you had just a hard case, maybe that would work. I myself have got one that's got a keyboard built in. That absolutely would not fit in this setup. But as long as you can take it out, no worries there. Like I said earlier, there is also a clip for the phone attachments. So that's a really solid grip. Very similar setup. Not quite as much rubber on the piece, but it still is just a little ball joint that you press in here and then screw this thing into place to hold on to it. Very simple setup, very easy to switch out, very solid design. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. Let me know if you have comments or suggestions for the shooting style. I'm working on getting a better camera right now. I'm just using my iPhone for this, so I'm sorry if things were shaky. But this is a process. I'm aiming for 10,000 views by the end of this month, so hopefully I can get enough videos out and into the public eye to make that happen. It's a lofty goal, but we'll see. Again, covering the Tentacle phone and tablet holder, and I'll have links all down to the bottom if you want to check out the product. If you want to go ahead and purchase it through my page, that would be appreciated. I would love to hear any comments or questions that you might have. I'll be answering them on YouTube or on Twitter at Make It Sanctus. Links down below for sure. And if you like this video, you thought this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe or do both, and I would greatly appreciate that. Remember to make it Sanctus, and y'all have a great day.